Lycans and gentlemen, children of the night, nocturnals, night terrors, and all things that go bump in the night. Welcome to your weekly treatment of shock therapy. The doctor will see you now. Show me your woes, and I'll cure all that ails you. Consider me your night watchman for this evening's festivities here at Mind's Eye Theater. I invite you to violate curfew along with me for this graveyard shift. I am your horror host incarnate for yet another sold out show. Oof, man. After last week doing watch parties for episodes 1 and 2, I think it is best to evaluate this show as more of a comedy than something to be taken seriously within the horror genre. Oof, man. I mean, horror fans, we gotta be honest. Just the writing, the decisions, the plot, the characters, it's all so bad. I mean, the joke goes around, oh, what was this, written by children? What was this? I mean, it's starring children in robot bodies. What is this, written by AI? No, again, and think about that. Think about how that's a joke nowadays. What is this, written by Grok AI? What is this, written by children? Well, we have a show about android children, and it's just as stupid. Yeah, I think that this is something like War of the Worlds. the recent Ice Cube alien invasion movie that takes place over a guy's monitor. I mean, damn, man. And I said last week, War of the Worlds was not the most embarrassing thing that came out last week to embarrass the genre of either sci-fi or horror. No. That absolutely, Alien Earth absolutely takes the cake. Oof, man. So I think it's best. I mean, I knew not to expect much from this episode or this series. So I think that's the lens with which we have to gauge this series with, because man, you talk about amateur hour. And I don't know much about the writer, director, the showrunner, Noah Hawley, but it's unimpressive, man. It is, if it weren't even some of the effects, like with the xenomorph itself, the star of the show, are pretty shoddy. So I think that we just have to, they're shoddy. Everything that I mentioned, the character, the plot, the script, just everything is so community college level of acting. So I think this is something to mock. This isn't something, we're not witnessing art here, which is funny because of how many times between Romulus with this show, like how many times this series now devours its own tail with how often it just tries to emulate, if not the first film, then the first two. So let's read what it is that we have as a synopsis for this episode, and then we will jump right in. So, the team returns home with unexpected cargo. An unsettling experiment occurs, and a new talent is discovered. New talent? I'm guessing that the androids just happen to develop a new ability that, could it be that no one will see their advancement or upgrade coming, considering how they couldn't tell Wendy, the only girl who I know because she's named after a Peter Pan character, that Wendy could scan electronic equipment from like hundreds of miles away and manipulate, like it's called cyberpathy. I know, a really junky title. It's a way of androids controlling other machinery, like telepathy. But yeah, this is what we have in store. Geez, let's just get to the totem pole. Your options are bottom of the burial, shallow grave, and of course, high stakes over what it is that your rating for this episode is going to be. And honestly, how could I possibly go with anything besides bottom of the barrel? This show just has not earned it. It's gone out of its way to be bad. And it's so funny watching the divide between shill media like IGN. I'm sure Bloody Disgusting is licking this show's boots. It's amazing to see the distinction between shill media like that and neurotic or critical drinker give honest especially at hey, shout out to Mauler. I He ripped this show apart, and again, like, nothing about this is good. It breaks the continuity of the franchise. Once this would have been a great concept, and it was a great concept in comic book form, but if I remember correctly, that has nothing to do with the what do you call it? The Not the continuity. The well, yeah, the continuity, like the regular continuity, with Ripley and all of that. It's the show is its own, it's apart from that. So it doesn't have to concern itself with that. And I've mentioned this multiple times already. I know that it was a mistake for them to go down that route, to do it before the events of the first film. Oh my, like, what were they thinking? And hey, now we're seeing it. So the totem poll is up for all of you to vote in what it is that you believe the rating for the show is going to be before we get into the episode. And as we're watching, feel free to vote on it as well. I'll be referencing it as we go forward with the totem poll. So naturally, I invite you to stream the show along with me. You can queue it up on Hulu. So let me take care of a couple of housekeeping items, which gives you time to grab your popcorn and soda pop. This watch party is brought to you in partnership with Hotness TV. Since we're in back to school season and Labor Day is around the corner, I just so happen to have sponsorships. If you all are in the market for either Jabra headsets or Samsung devices, I swear by both. I'm starting this watch party late because I was at the gym and I was listening to my Jabra headset. Happy that it's still functioning after all this time. I'm watching this on a Samsung surround sound, Samsung 46-inch television. My two phones are Samsung. My tablet, you name it, I got it. They basically own my living room and bedroom. So if you're in the market, the links are in the description for sponsorships for both Jabra headsets and Samsung devices. It just serves as a nice kickback for the channel and would be much appreciated. The Watch Party is the proud affiliate of the upcoming horror documentary Mental Health and Horror. So once that releases, I absolutely will do not just a review, but a watch party as well. If you note up top, there is a support link if you're of a mood. I'll just consider it your pound of flesh. One of the streaming services that I use for the live stream is a Streamlabs, which gave me my own merch store. So I have spoken to my design guy, and he is sharpening up the designs that I have in mind for that are currently available. I'm going to be sharpening up a couple, just the main logo. And once that's out of the way, I will come out with not one, but two new pieces of merch. And in addition to that, I'll have a couple of other designs coming up. So I am streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, X, Rumble, and Locals. In the enduring battle between Incarnate and the almighty algorithm, my fans are my strongest weapon. Therefore, I kindly ask for you to get them likes up. Therefore, without further ado, I now present to you this creature presentation. Igor, throw the switch. Okay, and we are starting. Oh, jeez. Starting now. Let's hope there's no ad. You never know on Hulu. Of course, a 40-second ad. Ah, they got me. They got me. Borderlands 4? They're making a Borderlands 4? Ugh. God, why? That because that movie did plenty of promotion for them, right? For that brand. Talk about a bland brand. So Gamescom was today, and there have been a number of trailers that came out. I believe Silent Hill F, as well as Resident Evil 9 had new trailers come out. So I might do trailer gut reactions to those. Oh, starting. FX presents this lame piece of crap brought to you by the lowest bidder. Yeah, go ahead. Use the actual xenomorph to promote this, even though you have these other alien creatures that no one cares about. Something of a catching the fans up. Yeah, I mean, my God. I can't get over how the lead character's brother looks laughably frail, like impressively. Critical Drinker wrote how he could be knocked down by a stiff breeze or a mean tweet. What is all this? Yeah, not for nothing, dude. Would like download that crap. You're an android. That's at least funny. He must be loving this assignment, even as an android that he's got to be putting up with kids. God, this dweeb. Give us a kiss, love. Yeah, like I'm sorry, but these these other alien creatures, they're really unimpressive, and they really are just bugs. Like, come on. You okay? What does what does this flashback have to do with anything? Clear. What? Why are you asking questions like that after this transfer? Not for nothing, but asking the questions that the audience is asking. I think they call that lampshading. Wow. You really needed to. What the hell are we talking about here? Are you gonna sit there and pout? Wow. This is great dialogue. It's like, seriously, you guys are annoying me. Oh God. Mark Zuckerberg. Um, you don't know what those things are, you idiot. Mm-hmm. They haven't done anything. What are you talking about? Oh, they all are. What? Yeah, you're the definition of masculinity there, right, Twink? Those things are in there with you, technically. Stupid. What is she? Why is she running? I don't even. I barely remember the way that the second episode ended. Oh yeah, it's so stupid, man. They love this is a holdover from Star Trek Picard where they have futuristic weaponry yet they need to use melee weapons like what? What? He's cocooned away from the hive? I don't awfully convenient that he wasn't devoured. Gee, it's almost like that was a trap. There you go. But that's okay because you have a sword, right? You gotta love how it can destroy an entire room full of French aristocrats like within moments. But pff, yeah, you're the soldier. You're the nurse, bitch. Yeah, now it's all slow and methodical. Like, give me a break. Really? Did that just happen? You're joking me. Not for nothing, but like, so what? Oh no. Way to go. That kind of prevents your exit now, right? That would really? I love how they treated that like it was, I don't know. Wow. Hey, great idea stabbing it when you could have, oh, I don't know, walked out of the truck. Really? We're doing that? God, this show is so bad. Look out, it's the New York Ripper. Honestly, why would it have been, why would this alien have cocooned him so far away from where they had their hive? Yeah, it really doesn't make much sense to stand there at the mouth of the truck. Like I said. So, after being impaled, not for nothing, you're done, bro. And last minute save. He's like, didn't I just cocoon you? You think I go to all that trouble for nothing? Oh, look at that. No acid splash. Taking it for a walk. That's got to be painful. Oof. It wouldn't be clawing at her or using that tail, like for real. Really? Oh my god. Now it's stronger than a xenomorph. Okay. Dude, you have got to be kidding me with this. That's what you get, stupid. Oh, so now he's a What? You're chewing on live wire? Like, what? Oh my. You see what I mean about this show? This guy just. Oh, and she beat it, right? This guy just bit into active wiring. Mighty. Under no circumstances can this show be taken seriously. Congratulations. Congratulations. The alien is no longer a threat. Well done. Oh, because of her samurai sword, which technically would have melted before because, you know, she stabbed it. Honestly, how is this thing supposed to be taken seriously? What? What the? God. This guy is such a freaking putz. And aren't you impaled? Oh, he suddenly remembered. After hard work. Oh, God, this. How? We are barely 10 minutes in. Ugh, and we have four what is it? Four commercial breaks, including this one. Yeah, we have four commercial breaks. Hey, Hulu, you suck. Oh my god. Like, seriously, man. How could they be so dumb with this show? You just showed that the main the main character of this show can not only be taken on by one of these androids, right? But slain by it. Like, yo. You just killed the threat of the alien in episode 3 on its own show. How much do you want to bet that in addition to that, that the other hostile life forms are going to be harder to take down than the xenomorph? Oh my god. It, like, I'm
Bitch, please. How much we gonna rock? Then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Don't let it go. X gon' give it to you.
it is true. Like, how can anyone have thought this was a good idea? I mean, they are just lampooning this thing at this point. And think about how all the different times, even in a crappy movie like Alien 3, just the lengths that multiple people had to, all the sacrifices, all the planning that had to be done in order to kill one of these things. I don't care that it's an android that like, stop. Understand something. The strength of the androids was only shown to, and this is canon now. The strength of the androids was only shown to be able to take on one or two humans at a time, right? Not a xenomorph. Like, come on, man. We're back. Jesus. It, like, you utterly butcher the threat level of this thing. God almighty. We're back with the pods. Yo, they're androids. Like, shouldn't they be able to like scan their immediate vicinity, or like why is it that only Wendy has any abilities as far as an android is concerned? But okay, they're robots. You're telling me that they don't have any abilities? God, this scene really. That's the only piece of That's the only piece of equipment they came on with. Really? Bro? What the hell? Sorry. Oh my god. How many times are you gonna say bro? I hate these. Oh my god, do I hate these two? Please slay both of them at the same time. Yeah, this. It's so bad because they're bad actors that are adults presumably pretending to be children and they just come off as stupid. Oh man, for real, bro? Jesus. Dude, bro, how is it that they have so much money to write these characters? Like, I have seen horror written, like dialogue written for teenagers, played by teenagers. For instance, Ginger Snap. Finally, oh my god. Finally, the interesting guy. This is the only interesting character in this entire show. And I don't even know his name. Bro, is that what they are, bro? Please, I really hope they don't screw this black guy up or kill him. He is the only interesting character in this entire show. Can you shoot them already? Yeah. No, that's the wrong move. Shoot them both. Pistol whip them. Please. They deserve it. Okay. What kind of eggs are they? Promise. Mhm. Yeah. All right, let's move this along. What what is happening? That looks goofy as hell. Wow. Why did they why did Timothy Oliphant's character have to get to plug into his arm? He has this goofy crap. They look like tears going in reverse. God. Yeah, what? Uh Why are you sweating like profusely? Jesus. I swear like there have to exist men from India that don't look like the IT department. They always look like geeks, man. Okay. All right. What? They're screwing him up with bad dialogue. With a bad what? Hmm. Oh. Parent Morrow. Uh-oh. Well, oh. Elbow him in the mouth and decapitate him. Why are they making sounds when pulsating? Oh, because they can smell fear, right? Everyone's just jumping out of there, huh? Well, that exchange was almost interesting. Another commercial break? Damn. Ugh, I swear, of all of the watch parties that I do for television shows on a weekly basis, Alien Earth, Wednesday, Dexter Resurrection, I really hate the ad breaks on Hulu. I think we only have after this one. I think we only have two more. Lame trailer for The Conjuring. Who cares? Yeah, I mean, this show just continues to unimpress. Like I said, this needs to be evaluated as a comedy because it cannot. It works against itself to be taken seriously. It's so stupid. Friggin' plugging the android plugging himself like his temples into the friggin'. When have you seen that like ever? They always do. They always like whenever they're plugging into a main computer, they always connect their USB cable to either their wrist or the back of their head. You never see it what he just did, and you can see why because it just looks goofy, man. Unreal. Hmm. Yeah, this, I'm sorry, but this writing team, any of them, Fede Alvarez, Ridley Scott, Noah Hawley, Dan Trachtenberg, yo, none of these people can do an AVP movie. Don't do it. Please spare us. All right, we're back. Time lapse, whatever. So the alien, and did you notice that the alien stopped bleeding like a moment after it is confronted by this skinny kid again? Like what? That's awfully convenient. This is very strange music to be playing during the transportation of this hostile life form. God, this chick with the red hair. What did I say? They will only ever hire, and they're just chilling with it. They will only ever hire black or Asian women if they are unattractive, like very unattractive. That is a lame looking. Yo, this ginger chick with the huge eyes, like you have a very annoying 1,000 yard stare. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, so no one's tending to him despite him being impaled. And what is even wrong with her? I wonder if he's gonna mention that he let the sole survivor of the ship slip between his fingers. God, this guy's in his pajamas. Like, can he demonstrates every single moment that he's on screen why it is that this guy is a clown of a character. All right, are we done with the guitar riff? Like, let's get on with this. Oh, they're just gonna linger on that. That's not annoying. I love how they just have these specimens in their, like, there's no extra containment, you know what I mean? There's no extra security. Like, what the hell? You do like, you like seriously don't know what you're dealing with. These things can be, defective. Sure. We saw just a spritz of face hugger acid burn through what, like 4 or 5 decks in the original Alien, and this thing is like hemorrhaging because it's decapitated, and like similar to regular wounds that a human would inflict, where Scream 2022 was masterful at this, or not Scream 6. They would have people being skewered, and the way that the film would address it is you'd have someone holding their, oh, they're just so injured and they're holding their guts, and then a minute later they're fine. That's how they would address being stabbed multiple times. And now they're doing the same thing with the alien. It's like this highly lethal molecular acid. All you hear is the sizzle. All you hear is sizzle and, what do you call it? Thank you for joining, Shadow Fuzz. Um, all you the only indication of the acid is a slight hissing sound from the burn and smoke. Like it should be burning through everything. Gee, it's almost like you were warned about this. I wasn't listening over what happened to her, but I mean, she seems fine. She got a boo-boo on her head and was bleeding milk. God. Oh, that's good. They just have the face hugger in an egg crate. Give me a break. Is it? How do you know? The hell is that? What the? Really? You're so sassy. God. And he has gangly teeth. Oh, Lord. This is amusing to you. He's not a scientist. What? That's it? So, oh, so now you know it's a xenomorph. Okay. Wow, you figured that together awfully quickly, even for an android. So he's programmed to just shove his boss. You got about 26 minutes left. Guys, if you could remember to vote in the totem poll. Additionally, be sure to hit the like button since we're all suffering here. This guy's coloring. Was he a 5-year-old when he was uploaded? Oh man, wouldn't want him to see my art. Okay, talk, creepy butler. God. The navel gazing. They do this on purpose. Yep. Dude, get on with it. Oh my god. Wrist. Slightly, you say? You're asking them? Alright, then you should know what you need. So why the interrogation? Well, if you were listening in and all that, shouldn't you know? He said that twice and you didn't hear him? Wow. Jesus, this show. I didn't hear what he said. Really? Just leave. You have nothing interesting to say. Mm-hmm. God, thank you. That was painful. My God. Jesus. Yo, I don't know where these two. What? All right, stop, dude. I don't know where these two learned how to act, but my God, let them never have another. Jesus, another commercial break. Let these children, let these actors never be allowed to be in another TV show or movie again. Oof. I mean, oh, they're so bad. Like, I could just imagine the director just give me your best child impression, and they just come off like as autistic. You know what I mean? And Wendy isn't like Wendy started out as similar to them, you know, just all whimsical and all bright eyed and clutching at her chest and talking about how weird her mammary glands are. Yeah, because that they thought that that was compelling or humorous or something. Wrong on all counts. But yeah, this man, this. I wonder how long. See, now I'm curious in my morbid curiosity. Now I'm wondering all these shill websites, how long before they flip their mark and they start talking like they give an actual realistic impression of this show? Because man, it is not good. It's so not good. Like none of it is. Yo, Jesus. It. And the funny thing is, like, it's so asymptomatic of modern writing. It's piss poor, it's unimpressive, it's not engaging. You really can just tell how bad, how just off of a cliff modern writing has fallen off when we get shows like this with dialogue like this. Okay, we're hold on. We're back. Oof, man. May I? We only have one more commercial break after this. Oh Lord, I'm glad I'm not crazy about what the Wednesday show, but oof, I'm if this is gonna be my schedule going forward, I'm gonna show a lot more gratitude to that show than this. Oh my God. And again, I can't help but notice the vast disparity between what so many people are saying about, like, so many authentic critics, such as Critical Drinker, Nerdrotic Mauler, what they're saying about this show versus IGN and I believe what's the other one? Fangoria, I think. What they're saying about this. Really? Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Right. Debrief. They're gonna decompile you. Hmm. Really? Okay, he's immortal. What? Right. He's dedicated, at least. This guy's always barefoot, and he's playing with he's playing with Legos, folks. Oh my god, this is a man child, which has not been explained yet. And who are you? Oh god, really? Oh god, Willy Wonka here. Wow, fascinating. Jeez, I guess we're just, I guess we're just in for more bad dialogue here. Why is he wearing a scarf? I hate this character so much. Oh my god. Everything about him, literally from head to toe. His stupid, unkempt hair, his laughably beakish nose. What? Yeah, God. Oh, Jess, tell us how deep you are. Yeah. Oh, what? Where is any of this coming from? What? No. He didn't give you intelligence. Whoa, this is impressive. So you didn't learn it. You just it got uploaded. Okay. Or a student. Um, I'm pretty sure there would have to be application there for them to be geniuses. Everything about this guy is hateful. Oh, Jesus. His teeth. They look like rectangular Tic Tacs. Books to read. She can download them, bro. He barely has a chin. Not only does he barely have a chin, he has like almost an upside down triangular cheek to chin ratio. Oh my god. He is awful. It like I was watching we're on our last commercial break. I was watching the Dexter Resurrection show, and the moment that Neil Patrick Harris showed up, I'm like, I want his life ended, and I got my wish. Something tells me that won't be the case with this character. Not that I have an abiding love for any of the characters here. The black character from the black cyborg from the that was on the crash ship is the only saving grace for this show, which is unfortunate considering that I am obviously a fan of the alien, but how they managed to neuter the alien by episode 3. And again, gee, are we supposed to believe that now these androids have like military capability in terms of martial combat? Like, ah, oh man. even even mocking this show is a slog. God, come on. These commercial breaks. Yeah, this billionaire character. Oh, wow. He has bad teeth. They're yellow and he oh, here we go. Riveting, says Rolling Stone. A world altering whatever, says whatever. All right, we're back now. They were just showing what do you call it? Reviews of the show. Yeah, they're all lying. Every last one of them. Now what do we got? No one's on high alert. Oh god. Are they watching Ice Age? Uh-oh. Did he manage did he hack into this guy's mind? Oh god, what is he watching? He did manage to hack in. He even has that annoying Indian accent. Jesus. I very much want all of these characters. Android and awkward teens alike. Hmm. Really? Your Justin Bieber comb over says otherwise. Okay. This is certainly the time to share. Hmm. Well, it's interesting that he does have a manipulative side. Hmm. Nah, I'm good. I'll think about it. Why, like, I get that they're trying to make him manipulative, but why would the kid be that like this stupid? Ha 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 ha. Get it? The aliens. Oh God. I swear you see how degenerate Hollywood is by these little things that they plug in. He's in a fetish bar? Like what the hell? Hey, can we get to the alien specimens, please? Lord. Oh God, the ginger chick. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse. She's so wide-eyed and weird looking. What? So, not for nothing, like, are the children, the cyborgs, mentally speaking, do they remain? What is this guy up to? He's been getting rid of that mold on the wall for 2 episodes, 3 episodes now. Anyway, do the children remain child-minded? Like, do they have the capacity of growing up? Mentally speaking, I mean. This is supposed to be significant or something? Again, the navel gazing. We got about 11 minutes. Guys, if you could remember to like the video, that way it makes the suffering through this show somewhat of a compensation. What happened to this chick? I swear, like I have seen these androids completely decapitated and be able to remain functional. Really? Is her download complete? Her neck is very uncomfortable to look at. She's so thin. Do you not know where you are? Like, have you never seen this location? Like, do they? I wonder if they have him artificially inseminated. I'm guessing so. Yeah, dude, you're supposed to be under. Like, what the hell? Those should be cracking any day now. I with 9 minutes. Oh God, really? With 9 minutes left in this episode, oh nice. They're just gonna yep. Even if they're working with synthetics, like seriously, they don't know what this thing is. What was I saying? Yeah, with 9 minutes left, like honestly, other than getting the specimens to the island, what the hell is the point of this episode? Oh damn. What the hell? What did they just take out of him? Oh god. Uh into what? And she's just casually walking around, most likely in restricted areas, right? With a saw. Yeah, sure. Because this thing wouldn't violently attempt to protect itself, right? Again, acid for blood. Why are you wearing goggles? And you're an android. So, oh god, again, like with she can hear them or whatever. Uh-huh. Why would it not be bursting out of either orifice? Oh boy, here we go. And she can feel pain. What? I can't wait to hear how they explain this one. Oh Jesus. There a queen in there? Oh, her brother. She finds or her buddies. Really? Uh huh. What? Now it's open. What? It just appeared red, like she couldn't go in. Brilliant. And they don't notice that what is supposed to be a secure lab now has someone accessing it. How many doors is she walking through? Ooh. Is that the embryo? Oh my god, the name. They are intentionally drawing out certain scenes just to eat up the runtime. Hmm. Hmm. So they took his lung or something? Please just wrap this show up. Wrap this episode up. Oh, it's like a tadpole. So they didn't want to fully do the whole, what do you call it? The whole chest sorry, not chest bursting. Face hugging operation? What the hell? Prodigy? What are we looking at? Or is she hallucinating? Okay. Yeah. Oh jeez. This show is clearly going to aim to outdo itself in realms of cringe and just brain hemorrhaging stupidity. Um,
And now his watch has ended.
And now their watch is ended.
oh man, I am clearly spoiled by shows like Dexter and even Wednesday. I'm gonna have to, because man, this is abysmal. Getting through this is no easy task. Even mocking it it hurts my brain. This is gonna take a lot of effort to get through, and we have how many? I believe it's a 10 episode season. Oof, man, this is gonna take. Excuse me. This is gonna take every ounce of my comedic timing, comedic funny bone to get through this, because man, this show is just so bad. It's so bad. It thinks that it's smart. It thinks that, it's making these like deep, engaging statements, like that scene with the female android trying to suck up to the boss or whatever. It's like, this is boring. This is not interesting. The most interesting part about this was the interaction between Timothy Oliphant and the black cyborg. Or at least it could have been more interesting if it was handled by good writers. And you can tell that both actors are really trying to make this standoff interesting, but it's not. Again, they utterly neutered the xenomorph. The fact that it was killed by, like, think of how stupid it would have been if Bishop had fought one of the aliens in the movie Aliens. Like, it's that level of dumb. And mind you, Marines, heavily armored Marines, were forced to fall back when confronting the aliens in a hive. Like, this is really bad writing. It predictably was going to trifle and defecate on the continuity of the series. We're only 3 episodes in, and it's clearly already done that. Just broken the lore right over its kneecap. So there's really nothing more I can say about this. So I'm gonna cut this one short. I'm not gonna do my usual outro. I will ask that you guys join me tomorrow for the Wednesday show. On Thursday, since I didn't do my live stream of Warhammer 40k Space Hulk Deathwing, I will be doing that on Thursday. And then Friday, join me for an actual good show, which is Dexter Resurrection. Oh man, I will be back next Tuesday to watch Alien Earth, and be sure to join along and suffer with me. So mark your calendars and say your prayers. I've been Incarnate, offering a word of caution. Fear the worst, so long you recognize who's best.
Your fate? Time to subscribe to your fears.
Scary night, isn't it? It's like right out of a horror movie or something.
See you in your dreams. Oh, come back anytime. Bring your friends.
Welcome to my